Trey, obviously they're an elite offensive team, but I think their defense really gave us some problems there about right through the first half until the end of the first half. How much did their length and their athleticism really cause some mismatches with you guys?
Yeah, like you said, they're a really good defensive team, and they knocked a lot of our actions out. And when we give Braden the ball with 7-8 seconds left and he has to go make a play, like that's just not going to be very efficient offense, especially if there's a guard on him, not a big. So we just have to figure it out. We have to figure out how to get catches and be more efficient offensively.
The losses you guys have taken here lately, this isn't something you guys are used to in your careers this time of year. What does the big picture have to look like for this to have all been worth it?
I mean, obviously you never want to have losses, especially like this, but I mean, our goal is still to win the Big Ten. Our goal is still to make a run in March. And so, when you have those goals, you have to, we understand this is the best schedule. I think Coach Payne was telling us we have the number one schedule Purdue's had in its history of, basketball. And so he was telling us before the game, like, obviously he has confidence in us and confidence in our players, but that's just what it is. And I think this team still has really, big aspirations. And so we're going to keep those goals in mind.
Is there a patient approach you have to take with so many young guys playing, kind of key minutes for you guys off the bench and such, where last year you could lean on Zach. You had a lot more guys who have been around the program for a year or two that were playing.
I actually think our young guys have done a great job of coming in and knowing the stuff, and they've done a really good job. I think it's more on us older guys and just trying to figure out what we can do to win games and be more competitive, especially in games like this. So I think the young guys have done a tremendous job whenever they've gotten the game.
You've played a lot of really good teams. Can you put Auburn's offense and just the way they execute as a team in perspective?
Yeah. I don't know how great statistically, I think, they're the best offensive college basketball team we've seen. But I don't think it's specifically what they do. I just think they have really good players. I mean, you have people who are shooting the level that they have from the three-point line, and then you have, obviously, a Player of the Year candidate in Broome. It's going to be difficult, whatever offense they run. And so I think it's more of just the collective talent they have on that team. They've done a really good job putting together those guys.
When you look back at the free throws in the first half, anything you can diagnose right away in terms of why that kind of went bad?
No. I'm going to have to go, I haven't seen the film or anything like that, but obviously those are opportunities where we just have to beat a team like this, you got to hit those. So you have to be efficient from the free throw line. You have to rebound. You can't turn the ball over. So we knew there was things we had to do, and unfortunately, collectively and individually with me, we didn't get them done today.
Now, you're a pretty active thinker. Do you have to get to the line and just not think and just shoot?
Yeah. That really is how it is. It's not a math problem. It's it's very different. So.
Just offensive execution wise, you guys have played a lot of really good defenses the last few games, but just where are the areas that you guys need to tighten up some?
I think it's just more of a game plan. As far as, I feel like the teams that have beaten us, they've done a really good job of, denying Braden the ball. They've done a really good job of, putting more guys on him, and then also pulling the low man and taking away the short roll, I think. And then I would say also they make it difficult to catch the ball in the post. And so I think that's been kind of the common denominators that I've seen for the teams that have played us and the teams that have had success. So we just have to figure out, how we can counter those approaches.
Thanks, Trey.
Cool. Yeah, no problem. Merry Christmas, guys.